So, welcome to Cincinnati.
Thank you so much. My dad was born here.
Really?
Really.
Now, how long did he live in Cincinnati?
2 years, so not long,
Really?
but he was born here.
Right. Now, you're from back east, right?
I am from Connecticut, yes.
Yeah, right. Okay. So, you were the young one with the big voice early on the show that everybody just loved. When you look back at that experience now, does it seem like a blur?
It seems very far away. I mean, it seems far away, but at the same time, I can remember like each moment of it, the audition process, and what was going through my mind. And when you go through the audition process, there's so many people there, and you never imagine that it's going to be you that's going to be chosen. So I kind of just did this thing where I said, one ticket at a time. That's what I'm going to do, one ticket at a time. And I always prepare myself for the worst, so that if the worst happens, I'm not that upset about it, and then if something good happens, I feel that much better. So it's a blur in the fact that I can't believe it even happened, and I can't believe that I'm here now.
Now, were you tutored or when you were out, or did you have to go back to high school? What happened after the show?
Well, during the show, me and Aaron, since we were minors, we had like 3 to 5 hours of school every day. So I was in my senior year of high school when I was coming into the show, so I was able to finish that, and right before the tour started, I was actually able to go back home and attend my graduation.
And how was that? I mean, how did your friends back at school, when you got back, how did they treat you?
Well, I decided to keep it a surprise, so I didn't tell any of my friends that I was coming back. So when I told one of my best friends, Christine, I said, okay, I'm sending you a graduation gift, and it's gonna come FedExed. And so I came home and I had my parents call her and stall her on the phone while I drove over to her house. And then my mom said, oh yeah, Katie's dad is outside with your FedEx package. So when she came out, I had a sign on me that said FedEx, and she cried, and it was funny. But yeah, everybody's back home. My friends still treat me the same, which is great. So I still have that kind of sense of normalcy.
Good. All right, let's do a couple of listener questions here, okay? Michelle wants to know, what was the absolute funnest or best part about being on Idol?
Being able to meet all these amazing people. I mean, the top 10 idols and all the other idols that I was able to meet are amazing people, and these guys that I've been on tour with are like my best friends, so it's going to be hard leaving them tomorrow.
Oh wait, tomorrow is the final day of the tour?
The tour is tomorrow.
So what happens to Katie then?
I'm moving to Los Angeles, and I'm going to be writing and hopefully putting out an album. I don't care how long it takes, but I'm going to do it.
Good for you. Teddy, have there been any relationships that have sparked because of American Idol? And if you don't want to answer that, you don't have to.
No, I honestly don't. I mean, relationships and the fact that I've made very many friends throughout the experience.
All right, Angela wants to know the scariest moment of the year on the show.
On the show? Probably just auditioning is probably the scariest thing, because after, when you're on the show, you've already had the moments of being through Hollywood Week, which is definitely the most difficult. So the whole audition process, from going from the stadium all the way through Hollywood Week, is just so nerve-wracking, and you can't eat, sleep, breathe. It's just so hard. But I mean, since I made it through that, I think I can make it through anything.